crazy. What up, y'all boys? It's your boy CG. It's me. You already know the deal, ladies and gentlemen. Class is in session. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Send me to the moon, y'all. Let's dive right into this topic. A lot of you guys have been asking me, CG, bro, where do you get the mouthpiece, bro? How are you so good at finessing and talking and this and that, bro? And how to become like a better salesman. Like, a lot of people have been asking me about sales videos. I've only been in sales for like only about a year. Like, I sold subscriptions for a website. I tried to sell life insurance, which is like a complete scam. I can talk about that. And then I sold solar for a little while, which was dope. You know, any of you guys looking to make some quick cash, bro, definitely get into solar. Sometimes the payouts are a little divvied and stuff like that, but like, you can still make good money, especially in the summertime, bro. Get a quick job, make a few bands a month. But anyway, without further ado, let's dive right into this topic. How to become a better salesman, how to work that mouthpiece. Step one, get the mouthpiece. Now, a lot of you guys, bro, don't have the confidence, so like, don't have like the God-given ability, as they say, the gift of gab. You know, a lot of people, some of you guys watch this video trying to improve in that, don't necessarily have the gift of gab, and that's okay, because not everyone is meant to talk online and give game. Not everyone is meant to go knock on doors and sell shit. You know what I'm saying? Everyone has their own thing that they're good at. I gotta take these shoes off. I'm killing my back, bro. Oh my God. But a lot of you guys aren't really meant to. See how much shorter I get, like, you know what I'm saying, when I'm not in slides. They be like, yo, CG, like 5'6". Bro, when I go to like the football pro days and stuff like that, bro, I put my hair up, I like put on my little tippy toe, you know what I'm saying? But see what I'm saying? See how I just made a story of that can make you laugh and do this and that? Like, not a lot of people have that ability to be able to do that, to get sidetracked from a conversation, tell a story, do this, do that. But you know what I'm saying? Like, that's being part of, like, you know, traveling, having natural charisma, being able to, you know, make fun out of every situation, not take yourself too seriously. You know what I'm saying? Like, all these different things come together and make charisma and make a mouthpiece. So not everyone is going to have that naturally, and that's okay. Some of you guys are naturally introverted, some of you guys are naturally extroverted, some of you guys are very in the middle. Now, me personally, I'm in the middle, because when I'm not making a video or in public, I don't like to talk to strangers. Some guy at the airport was talking my ear off, bro. I literally put my headphones on and turned around, and he kept talking, bro. I could hear him through the music. You know what I'm saying? So like, I don't like to talk to people in my personal life other than like family, good friends, this and that, because like I don't see what's the point. But when there's some cash on the line, oh boy, bro, I become a chatterbox. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, like I said, you need to get the mouthpiece. Now, how can you improve your mouthpiece? Talk to people, get comfortable in front of a camera. Anytime you're at the grocery store, see some girl walking by, hey, what you shopping for? You know what I'm saying? Just chop it up. Don't take yourself too seriously, bro. Like when you have the confidence, bro, to be able to not take yourself too seriously and be able to laugh it off. Like, let's say you said that, bro, and she looked at you like this and kept walking. Just completely dubbed your ass. You know what I'm saying? You can laugh about it with your boys. Be like, yo, bro, right? I was trying to talk to this girl at the supermarket, and she fucking gave me the meanest look. And, you know, I kept going with my day, and like, it was just funny to do that, because, like I said, you have to be dumb enough to keep throwing shit at the wall, throwing darts at the wall, and hope it sticks. You know what I'm saying? So you have to have the confidence and conviction enough to just know, okay, cool. And you also have to be mentally strong enough, and like, I'm still struggling with this too, but you have to not take everything too seriously. A lot of people are rude, a lot of people are weird, and a lot of people are just like weirdos because they're dealing with something from their own personal life, or, you know, they think that their way is the only way, so they try to go preach it out to you guys. Like, you can't ever take things too seriously, you know what I'm saying? But like, that's a whole different step of what I'm saying, because I know I'm kind of going on a tangent, but like, just try to not take yourself so seriously too. Don't take yourself too seriously. Because, like, you know, there's my fabulous handwriting right there. That's really how I write too, bro. Like, if you guys see my journal, bro, like when I die and like people are like going through my stuff, and like they're gonna look at my journal and be like, damn, bro, like CG was a mad scientist, bro. Like, if the world got disintegrated by aliens and, you know, like they found my journal, like it would be like in their history books as like hieroglyphs, bro. Like, they'd be like, damn, like, is this how humans wrote, bro? Like what is this? Chicken scrawl. You know what I'm saying, bro? Like, they wanted to hold me back because my handwriting was so bad. Like, you know what I'm saying? See, don't take yourself too seriously, bro. You know what I'm saying? You have to have fun, and like all that stuff's true too. Like, I believe it. Like how they wanted to hold me back and stuff. Like, yes, bro. Now I get paid more than my teachers, and they told me, Carl, you're not gonna be successful. You're gonna be a garbage man, this and that. Little did I know the garbage man makes more money than the teacher. You know what I'm saying? So like, yeah, bro, don't take yourself too seriously, bro. Like I'm convinced that everything, this is a number 3 too. Aura is something that's given to you naturally, but aura/confidence. Now, if you're dumb enough to believe that everything you say is 100% right and accurate, bro, then that's where the aura comes from, and that's where the mouthpiece comes from. So this is really the most important step, but like you gotta work this before you can start to believe that, because the more you start to spit and believe it, the more confidence you'll get, and the more confidence you get, the more aura you get. You have to be so completely convicted that everything you say is the most important, best thing since sliced bread. Like you have to talk like it's breaking news. Like every time you open your mouth, like people should be like, yo, like, you know what I'm saying? Like talk like everything's breaking news. Like, yo, bro, I just copped this blue shirt, like it's fire. You know what I'm saying? Like just speak like everything is breaking news. You know what I'm saying? So like aura, confidence, like definitely, like that's the biggest, most important thing. But you can't really work on that. It's something that's kind of given to you. But like, how do you get more confident? You get confident through achievement. You get confident through hard work. You get confident through talking to more people, taking more shots, throwing stuff like that, and just hoping it sticks. You know what I'm saying? So keep doing that. Keep taking shots. 4, don't take rejection. Don't take rejection personally. You can't take rejection personally because you have to talk to 100 girls before you find one beautiful wife. You have to talk to 100 friends and get slimed out by 99 of them to find one good friend. You have to go through 99 business deals. You have to go through 100 business deals to find one that works. So you have to go through 99 of them to finally hit on the 100th. You have to, you know what I'm saying? You have to just keep taking shots. You have to knock on 100 doors before you find that deal. You know what I'm saying? You gotta talk to 100 girls before you find the wife. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta keep shooting, bro. That's all it is. You just have to keep shooting. So you can't take rejection too seriously, because let's say I go knock on somebody's door, boom, 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 hi, mister, would you like to buy solar? That's not actually how I would say it, but just for video's sake. Nah, fuck you, man, I don't want to buy solar, this and that. Okay, boom. Shuts the door in my face, on to the next door, boom. Clear mind. I got that from football. You know what I'm saying? You might get burned at one play, but you're just going to line up and play the next play. You might fumble the ball, but when you get another drive, you can redeem yourself. You know what I'm saying? So you just have to keep taking shots. You can't take rejection or losses too personally, because a lot of you guys get caught up on a loss, bro. Never get too high on a loss. Never get too high on a win. Never get too high on a win. And never too low on a loss. You always want to be right here, ice cold. You know what I'm saying? The markers run out of ink. But you always want to be right in the middle. Never too high, never too low. Okay, cool, we won, fire. Let's celebrate for a day, on to the next 24-hour rule. On a loss, literally next second, bro. Clear mind, you know what I'm saying? So you always want to just never take anything too personally, never take rejection too personally. Know that everything's a numbers game. Know that everything's a numbers game, bro. You have to knock on 99 doors to find the 100th one that's going to be good. You have to talk to 100 girls to find the 100th one that's going to be a wife. You have to start 100 businesses for one to actually stick and make you money. You have to keep taking shots. Now back to what I was saying. I know I kind of went on a tangent and gave you guys all the steps right there. I'll break it down how you can start implementing it. You want to get the mouthpiece. You want to just start talking to more people, start talking to more strangers. If you guys have a problem going up to strangers and talking to them, talk to the waitress when you go out to dinner. Talk to the bartender when you're at the bar. Talk to, I don't know, your sister more, your brother more. Talk to somebody that you can just have a conversation with. And the other thing too is like how you're so good at sales, bro, is like how you get the mouthpiece. Start putting a twist on things, bro. Instead of telling your girl, like, I don't know, instead of telling your boys, like, yo, like, I don't know, I just bought this thing. Yo, I just bought this crazy thing, bro, and like it's so dope, and like, you know what I'm saying, these slides are so comfortable. Like, I just bought these, instead of saying, yo, bro, I just bought some slides. Yo, I bought some comfortable ass slides, they're fire, you know what I'm saying? Like, I really like them a lot. Like, just start putting a twist on things, bro, and then like you'll naturally just start being like, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I really just said that, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you'll say something, then be in the back of your head, like, like I'm smooth, like, you know what I'm saying? So you have to just have that mouthpiece, and you can work on that by learning how to put a twist on things, bro. Yo, cool, this is a black marker. You know what I'm saying, whatever, it's just a black dry erase marker. No, it's not just a marker. Yo, this marker is the best marker that they make, bro. It's high quality, it never runs out of ink, you know what I'm saying? Just put a twist on it. Yo, I just bought this marker, it's got infinite ink, bro, it's fire. It sounds way cooler than like, yo, man, I just copped this marker. Like, a lot of you guys talk like that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of you guys just talk like you're boring, bro. You have no stories, you have no charisma. You know what I'm saying? So get the Mouthpiece, put a twist on everything. I'm gonna put that down. 2. Twist everything. You're telling your girl, yo, we're going out to eat. No, we're not just going out to eat. We're gonna go here. I got plans for us. Oh my God, what's the plans for us? Don't worry about it, bro. I got plans for us. Like, it's gonna be exciting. It's gonna be fun. Let's go out and enjoy it. Well, what's the plans, Carl? What's the plan? Where are we going? What do I wear? Bro, I don't know. I don't even remember exactly where it is, but it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be dope. Be ready at 7. Boom. She's gonna be like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Instead of being like, okay, baby, you know, we're gonna do this at this time and this and that. You're too stiff. You're too rigid, bro. Be loose. Like, see, bro, I just dropped that marker and looked like an idiot. But, like, I don't care because I don't take myself too seriously. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna catch every ball. You know what I'm saying? Literally, like, you just have to keep taking shots and just hope something sticks. You have to keep catching balls. You might drop one. Don't think about it. On to the next. That football kind of really helped me with that. You know what I'm saying? So, twist everything. Step 3, conviction. Everything you say has to be breaking news, bro. This marker is the best marker that they've ever made. This marker is the best marker known to mankind. And you have to knock on their door. You have to call the client. You have to really believe that. You know what I'm saying? Because if you have any doubt in the product, you know what I'm saying? If you were going in for surgery, right? And the doctor's like, you know, I'm a new surgeon, you know, only done this a few times, you know, not as good as the other guy down the street at the other end of the office, at the other end of the hospital. You'd be like, yo, this guy's gonna kill me, bro. But you know what I'm saying? If the surgeon's like, yo, you know, I've done this plenty of times, it's really simple, you know, we're gonna do this, boom, 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 we'll be done within 2 hours. You'd be like, okay, cool, I trust this guy. Even if the surgeon has no clue what's going on, but he tells you that in the beginning, you're just naturally gonna feel more comfortable. That's how I was with solar, bro. I'd knock on the door. I didn't know about the panel, the outbreak system, the battery, the watts, absolutely nothing. I didn't know nothing about solar, bro. They were teaching me in a class like how you guys are learning right now. I'm sitting there on my phone. I'm sitting there sleeping. I'm sitting there, you know what I'm saying, zoned out, thinking about the sunset and my dog and like all these different things, bro. Did not pay attention one bit. When I came to knock on that door, boy, you thought I was an expert, certified at a master's in solar. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, all about conviction, bro. And like, the other thing too is like, I put a twist on everything, bro. Emphasize the twist with the solar, bro. I had a few couples that I was selling to. And like, I told them and sauced that solar up, bro. So nice, they wanted it. They want to get a new roof, this, that. When they read the contract, they were like, yo, like, we don't even want this no more because like, it's kind of a bad deal for them. But like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying to get paid. So like, you know, you gotta do what you gotta do with sales. You know what I'm saying? Don't say that you should slime out the customer and not give them what they want. Like, you have to put a twist on everything and make them believe it. You know what I'm saying? So put a twist on everything. Get the mouthpiece, know how to work, know how to talk, know how to make conversation. Conviction. Step 4. You have to put a twist on everything, right? Instead of just going to a hotel and enjoying the weekend, you know, I email the hotel staff or I cold call the hotel staff. Hey, you know, I'm coming up for the weekend, you know, I have really a lot of things going on. You know, if you guys could please make this trip the most exciting trip it's gonna be, you know, for me and my girl and this and that. Okay, cool, you know, boom, we'll have everything arranged for you, Mr. Green, cool. Instead of just walking in or calling saying, hey, like, you know, is my room ready? You say, nah, like, you know, I'm coming up for the weekend. I'm really looking forward to being here. You know, my girl and I are coming. If you could really make this trip so nice for us and memorable and like however you want to sauce it up. Bro, they'll roll out champagne for you. They'll give you a welcome gift. Granted, I already have that anyway because like I'm a higher member on the Marriott totem pole. But still, you always want to call and give them that little extra because now when you walk in the door, the hotel staff's going to treat you better. Boom, you know what I'm saying? Cool. You know what I'm saying? So you always want to sauce it up a little bit, put a twist on it. Bro, I'm just coming here to chill because I got a football game. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm in the area because I got a football game, but like, I'll call the hotel staff and they'll think I'm the president or something because of how I talk to them on the phone. You know what I'm saying? You just got to know how to twist it, bro. We're coming up, can you please make this stay memorable for us, this and that. Then they'll roll out, bro. That's another way of working on the mouthpiece. Just think of a story, twist the story of why you're there. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're not going to know. They're not going to ask questions. Like, who cares, bro? Work the mouthpiece, work the conviction, work the storytelling. Because naturally, when you give the confidence and give the conviction and you put all that out, you'll get it back. You'll get rewarded back for it. You know what I'm saying? So you got to know how to talk to people, bro. Talking to people is a skill. Like, you get upgrades at the room just because you know how to talk to people because you got the mouthpiece. You can get free drinks at a bar because you can talk to people, get the mouthpiece. You know what I'm saying? You can do anything you want in this world. You speak it and believe it enough. You can get the mouthpiece. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of hope that, you know, helps you guys get some sales tips. You know what I'm saying? Be confident, be convicted, talk like everything you want to do is breaking news. Put a twist on everything. Don't lie. Don't be a pathological liar. Don't cap. Like, know how to twist the story a little bit to be able to get to where you want to get to. You feel what I'm saying? And then that's really it that I got for you guys. Conviction. Speak like everything's breaking news. Believe it. Put a twist on it. Enjoy it. Get the mouthpiece, and you can work that every day. You know what I'm saying? Cold call your mom. Cold call your sister. Cold call your brother. Cold call your distant cousin. Cold call your aunt. Cold call somebody, and just get comfortable talking to people. Asking people questions, you know what I'm saying? When you're talking to a chick or something, let her talk about herself more than you talk about yourself, because, you know what I'm saying, not only do you want to not drown people with stuff like that, but you want to let other people talk because it gets other people comfortable. Excuse me. You want to get other people comfortable being around you. The best salesman, like, you think that they're your best friend. You know what I'm saying? And the other thing too is you need to be convicted in a different way. So I went to go buy a car. You guys are gonna see the car, it's gonna be dope. This video might be posted after the car's already been bought and content's been posted, but whatever. I went to go buy a car. I know the car is not worth more than, say, $32,000. You know what I'm saying? $32,000 for where the car's at right now. They had it listed for like 30, 31 or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But with all the taxes and stuff, would have came out to like 33. So the guy's breaking me down the pricings and this and that. I told him literally like this, bro. I said, bro, I'm not paying $1 more than $28,000. I know what the car's worth. You know what I'm saying? I didn't no clue what the car was worth at the time. You know what I'm saying? I just walked in the dealership, knew what I wanted. He's pitching me on all this BS, trying to get the fees and this and that, because I'm gonna do a separate video on how to negotiate at a car dealership. I think that would help a lot of people out. But the guy gives me the numbers, breakdown sheet. I go, bro, I literally said, bro, the guy's like a 50-year-old man. Like, you know what I'm saying? I go, bro, I'm sitting. Here's the other thing too, body language. We can talk about that. I'm sitting back in the chair like this, slouched up, got my nice watch on. I go, bro, I'm not paying $1 more than $28,000. I said, that's it. I said, I'll leave. I'm not paying $1 more than $28,000. I said, I know what the car's worth. I know what I'm here to do. I know my budget. It's not a money issue. It's just I know my budget. I know that this is, you're yaxing me too high. I know there's some other BS fees in here. I told him, bro, I'm in sales too. I told him that. So I basically put my guard up enough to let him know that he has to come down to meet my needs and my demands or he'll lose the deal. And these salesmen, bro, they're hungry. They want the deal now. So you got to know how to reverse that on them, because when you know sales, you know when you're getting sold to. So I go, bro, I'm not paying $1 more than $28,000. He goes, you know, you sure this and that? I said, I'm not paying $1 more than $28,000. He goes, oh, okay, I'll see what I can do for you. He walks away, sitting there, go on my phone and play a game of Clash of Clans or whatever. He comes back about like, before the game was over, say like less than 3 minutes later. Oh, this is what we can do for you. Lowered it down to $27,500. I got $1,500 knocked off the price of the car just like that, boom. Because I was firm on what I believed. I was convicted that I'm not paying $1 more than $28,000, that the car is not worth more than $28,000. You know what I'm saying? And he felt that, but he knew he wanted to close the deal because he knew that I was young and he kind of respected it. So we settled on $27,500. With taxes and stuff, it came out to like about the same price of the car, but basically the old price of the car was what I got the car for, plus the taxes, plus all the fees on top of it, because the dealership does have to charge you a doc fee and the sales tax in the state and like all that other nonsense. But like, you guys get what I'm saying. I saved myself from about $4,500, not only because of the price of the car, but the fees, the taxes with the loan and like all that, you know what I'm saying? So I saved myself a good amount of money because I was convicted. Bro, I'm not paying $1 more than $28,000. I know what the car's worth. We can sell it here or I'll leave and go shop around. All right, I'll see what I can do for you. Shakes my hand, comes back, we got a deal at $27,500. I could have kept pushing, but $1,500 off the top of the car is like, it's a good amount of money to get off the top. So I didn't want to keep kind of dragging the envelope a little bit. So we settled on $27,500. Car came out to like say $29,000, which is exactly what it would have been before without the taxes and stuff like that. So you got to be convicted and you got to be firm on it. You know what I'm saying? You have to speak with conviction. Like I told him, bro, it's not worth $1 more than $28,000. I'll see what I can do for you. Got to be convicted, got to have a mouthpiece, got to put a twist on everything. Body language is another one. I don't want to knock on the door like, yo, like, you know, you're trying to buy solar right now? Like, look how intimidating I look. More so than like, hi, how you doing today? Like, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? You want to kind of shrink yourself down a little bit. Like, you notice how like when I said, how are you doing today? I kind of like shrunk over, like covered myself a little bit. Like, you know, because I'm like a big dude. Like, I know I'm not that tall, but like, you know what I'm saying? People look at me like when I'm walking down the street, they're like, you know what I'm saying? Like I inked up and like whatever. I got the little locks, like whatever. You know what I'm saying? Perception is a big thing too. You know what I'm saying? But back to what I was saying is body language is a huge thing. I noticed that like when I have people that have came with me to like talk about, you know, the car and stuff like that, and like you'll notice that like when the dealership guy, like he's sitting over the table like this, pointing at me with everything and this and that, and I'm kicked back in the chair like this. Yeah, bro, I'm not paying $1 more than $28.5. That's it. Convicted. I'm not paying $1 more than $28.5, bro. Boom. Body language. You know what I'm saying? I'm wide stance. I'm confident. You know what I'm saying? I'm basically like, you know how they say let it hang. Like I'm letting it hang. Like chilling. I'm not paying $1 more than $28, bro. Like never go like I go like this because that's kind of like my preferred thing. But like you can tell I'm laid back. Like I'm chilling rather than like what do I look like? Who's the winner of this deal? There's two Carls right now. One of them sitting here like this. Yeah, bro. This is what we're gonna do. This is that. The other one's like, all right, come on. You know what I'm saying? Body language, bro. Who would get the deal? You walk up the door like, or you're like, you know what I'm saying? You gotta know how to talk to people, bro. Like a lot of you bigger dudes, when you guys go slide on girls at the bar, a lot of you guys creep the girls out because you guys be towering over the girls like this, and you got locks, and you know what I'm saying? Not that the hair is a problem, but like people perceive that to be a problem. Don't change for nobody, but like know who you are and know how to adapt to it. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm like not that tall of a dude, but like sometimes I can intimidate people. So like I know that like when I go talk to people, you know, I gotta make sure like, you know, my teeth is on point, I'm smiling, you know what I'm saying? My body language is cool. I shrink myself down to talk to somebody. Like, you know what I'm saying? You gotta know how to have body language. You gotta know how to read a room. You gotta know who don't like you. You gotta know all that. You can smell the energy. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that's really it, bro. Body language is a huge one. Because you can lose deals just by like squaring somebody up at the door. Like, you know how they say square up? Why? Because you're squared up. Just like the box. You don't want to be in the box. Kick back. Try to lean on something, you know, like that's another thing too, because I'm like a bigger, scary dude. Like whenever I'm trying to talk to somebody, I usually lean on something or I'll kick back. Just eases attention. I mean no harm. I'm not gonna rob you, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, bro, I hope this kind of helps y'all. Peace out, CG signing out, man.